Hi, from Gabriele of Staticalmo, the statistical channel that helps company, organizations and individuals to make statistically more rigorous decisions. Today I do another video on marriages because I got targeted for a video that wondered if wedding spending and the duration of a marriage are linked. Those two authors investigated the phenomena and find out that marriage duration is either not associated or inversely associated with spending on the engagement ring and wedding ceremony. In other words, or no association, or the more you spend for that event, the less likely the marriage will last. I went to search the actual paper to see the methodology, and the first source came from ResearchGate, as I mentioned on another occasion, but after requesting the full text I didn't receive a fast enough answer. So I went to Google, I selected one website and I could download the paper. Here you see more or less what I read before, but the content that originally reached me on Instagram actually said this, that the wedding industry pushes you to buy something expensive with the excuse a diamond is forever, for example. But the research doesn't quite agree with this statement. As you can see, we have two kinds of samples, one that comes from a service of Amazon, that's the number, and one from a survey, and we have a much higher sample. Here we have the stars that indicate significances, and from all those significances you have the conclusion I read before. As you can see, they used, of course, the sample that comes from the Amazon service. We could argue that the sample is very small. And, in fact, if we do some lateral research, we could find, for example, this. Here you see different cohorts and the probability of divorcing in different cases. One where the wife earns more, and the other one where we have different kind of income differences. And as you can see, for this cohort we have this result. When we move to more recent times, the results greatly change. So most likely even today, if the man in the United States earns less than his wife, that's a problem. But even in this case, we have a very small sample, 1,000. As a conclusion, I consider marriages a very, very problematic ritual for today's society because it has quality assurance problems. In this video, you saw two elements that elevate the risk to belong to the category that increase the chances of having a divorce. And I also want to remind you that having a divorce is ranked one of the most painful events in life, not so far from losing a significant person. I hope you found this video useful, and see you the next time. Bye.